I'm Andrew McCrae, host of Farming the Countryside. Conservation is important to us here on our multi-generational farm in Missouri, and we continue to be inspired to try new things based on the shared experiences of other producers. There's no better proving ground for climate-smart practices than working farms and ranches. We're visiting operations around the country to learn how conservation is driving agriculture into the future for healthier soils, improved yields, more resiliency to weather, and diverse habitats that benefit both farming and the ecosystem around us. Today we're in Nebraska.
If you aren't mindful and passionate about conservation, I'm not sure why you're farming, because that's what it's all about, is that full circle, the circle of life, and being able to continue it on. My name is Tracy Zink, and I'm a third-generation farmer here in southwest Nebraska, where we have both irrigated and dryland crops, and we grow corn, soybeans, sorghum, and hard red winter wheat. The name of our farm is Sunny Heights. The main reason that I wanted to be part of this and help organize a meeting for conservation and increasing or reinvigorating the conservation practices is that my grandparents started with it, and I didn't know any different. And it wasn't until I kind of got back and started hearing about all the programs that are available to assist us that I realized, hey, this matters, and this is why we're still here. You know, when you're a kid, everything was always this way. It's how it's always been. And so around the farmyard, I just took those trees for granted. They were out there with shovels, no special diggers, and buckets of water. They didn't take the 15-gallon thing on the Ranger. They bucketed water to each of those trees. And this mattered to them, and them doing that allows me to do what I want to do there and host people at the farm and have family come back and be there and just get to kind of celebrate what we are and where we came from. When you think about making changes on your farm, the financial piece and the risk element is always there. I think if you don't have a belief in what the change might be, it's a lot riskier, and I don't know why you do it. And so when you're all in on something, the risk isn't there because you've done the research. But there are a lot of programs out there that will allow to take some of that risk off. But if you don't have skin in the game, I'm not sure that you would implement it across your farm.
NRCS's role is to work with producers one-on-one to address their local specific resource concerns on their specific operation. It doesn't work for everyone, but that's where we as NRCS have the technical resources and technical staff in our local field offices and do the conservation planning that's so vitally important. Working with producers, I think it's important that they are willing to listen and get guidance from our technical resources.
Being out in the field with a farmer is really important to see the innovation. They have the ability to adapt to almost anything. Engagement with a farmer starts with finding a way to get someone in our door or get out to their field. We encourage people to come on in, ask us a question, an erosion issue or a water retention issue. Come on in, let's have a conversation. It may not be financial assistance, it purely may be a technical assistance or just a conversation that helps change part of their operation.
When you're talking about something that, can take 8 months to grow, 6 months to grow, and you only have one chance to get it right when you put it in the ground. So you got to plan ahead and you just do the best you can. I think if you can't combine conservation and the technology together, you're missing the boat. And so what we've worked to do both with NRD and also with the other NRCS and different conservation practices is find a way for any data that we have to be immediate and on a dashboard of sorts, and try to get everything to come together in one spot. The training isn't always there yet to maximize the benefits of it, but that's what we're working really hard on.
Through that communication between partners, producers, learning groups, we're able to help bring technical assistance to the producers on what their questions may be or what their challenges are on the land.
The farmers and ranchers in Nebraska care about their land and they want to do what's right for their operation and for the world.
When you connect the dots, you can get the information you need. It's out there. It's out there. You just have to take some time.